Welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to spice up your wardrobe with cool little backwards bleach, at least that's what I call it. It's kind of like reverse tie-dye. Backwards bleach shirts. I did this one, which is kind of like tiger stripes. And this one I was going for the Saints logo, which it turned out okay. And this one is for my girlfriend, and it's a pickaxe. So let's get into it. I'll show you how to do it. So I'm here walking into Michael's. This is where I plan to get the t-shirts and bleach bottle and maybe poster board. Let's see what we find. So at Michael's here, you have basically 4 walls of t-shirts. I'm looking here at these pre-shrunk ones. You want that pre-shrunk. So I'm getting a large for myself. I'm going to get a medium here. And I'm going to get one of these purple ones on this side because I want to see how this looks after being bleached. So the next item we're looking for is poster board. This is to make the stencil. Doesn't matter what color you get here. I'm just getting this one because it's 99 cents. I'm going for cheap. You could use this better poster board or just cardboard if you have it at home. The other place I have to get stuff is Walmart. So we're going in right now. First section is a cleaning section. I already have bleach at home, but showing y'all where to get it. Low splash, this is great value. Doesn't really matter what bleach you get, just make sure it's bleach. Other thing to get, spray bottle. It's only $1.97, so let's get it. So now I'm back home on my computer, and I have found this image just from Google. I downloaded it and opened it in preview. What I want to do is go to the Smart Lasso tool, and I'm following around the white edge to get the big outline that I wanted. The nice part about the Smart Lasso tool is you don't have to be super exact, you just have to get basically on that line and the computer program will do the rest for you. Once you've finished the whole shape with the Smart Lasso, go up to Edit, Copy. That'll copy the whole image that you just surrounded, and then do New from Clipboard, and that'll bring up what we've just cut out. And I just zoomed in to see it better, and then I'm using the Smart Lasso tool again because I don't want to be wasting a bunch of ink trying to print this out, and I'm just going to go around the black part here this time. Now this time, once you finish it, go to the Edit and then do Cut, and this will get rid of the black. So now we just have this white outline. Then I went up to rename this project and I saved it to my desktop so that it'd be easy to find later. Then open that file that we just saved, and we're going to work on resizing it. There's a little resize tool in the preview that is actually really easy to use. The resize tool looks like this little box up here. Just click on that and this drop down will pop down, and I'm changing the width, and the preview actually changes the height for me, so I don't even have to worry about that. I'm changing it here to 10 inches. Then once you save it, you're going to export it as a PDF file. Then find that PDF file that we just saved and open it with Adobe Acrobat Reader. If you don't have this app, just download it from the internet. It should be free. And when you open this, you can go to print, and the default will probably be on size, but you want to change it to poster. That way it prints off on multiple sheets of paper to the size that you need. Now that we've printed out our picture, I'm going across here and I'm going to connect the two edges of the lines so that I have a straight cut, or a straight edge of the paper rather, so that the lines of the design will line up with each other on the paper and there's no margin. Then just tape it together and prepare to cut out the design. Now you can use just old scissors here. I'm using an X-Acto knife because that's what I like to use, and I think it's easier to just cut the straight lines with it. So after cutting out one fleur-de-lis, I have decided that it is too small for the shirt, and so what I'm doing to measure it is I'm putting a ruler on. Actually, what I really did is I went and took another shirt of sizes that I liked. So I had an Adidas one here, kind of held the fleur-de-lis up to that and said, what needs to be wider. Had another shirt, Breaking Benjamin one, kind of did the same thing, held the fleur-de-lis up, and you can see it needs to be bigger. So back onto this shirt that I'm actually doing it on, place it about the top, kind of where I wanted it to be, and then I put the ruler on and I decided I kind of want it to be about 10 inches in width. And the program that I'm using calculates the height as well once you put in the width. And that calculated it to be just under 11 inches. So it would come down to about here. And I think that will be a perfect size. So I'm going to go reprint it and recut it. Now that I have the design printed out again, I'm just following the first steps of drawing and then taping and then cutting. Alright, so here is the old one, too small, we decided. Here is the next one, and I think that is actually just big enough. I think that's perfect. So we'll go with that. Next step is transferring it to the cardstock paper, or the poster board. Next step, you get your poster board. You can see these kind of ghosts up here. That was just another design I was sketching for a different shirt to do. So you could, along with cutting out your template like we did here, you could just draw your own. So next step here is actually get your template, find a good spot to put it on the poster board. I'm going to stick it up there to try and save room. I think we're going to cut those ghosts out so I don't want to run over them. And you just trace over this. Okay, next we're getting the bleach ready. So I put gloves on just because I don't really want to get bleach on my hands. You fill it up 1 part water, 1 part bleach. My bottle has this nice little measuring line on it, so I just went right above 8. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need, so I'm going to go just a little bit above 16, because 2 times 8 is 16, so I need 1 part of each. Let's see what we get to. Alright, so there we go. We're right above 16. We're going to call it good there. Actually, I'm going to add a teeny bit more. I don't know why. Okay, we'll call it good there. So, we'll screw the bottle on and go spray. Okay, so the way I set this up is get the shirt flat as you can. And then I put a little piece of double-sided tape on the back of my stencil actually, so that it won't blow around in the wind. So, we've got our solution here. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. Just shake it, make sure it's all mixed there, and make sure you have it on the spray so it's not like a squirt. Okay, mine is, there we go. So you want it to mist, actually. You don't want it to squirt. Or I guess you can, if you want that look. I'm trying to go for this misted look, so here we go. See, okay, I see my design is kind of pushing up there. Okay, let's jump to the next one. Make sure it keeps spraying. My bottle is not wanting to spray like a mist. There we go. Okay, and for this last one, I'm just going to kind of bunch it up. I've got a little bleach on this hand, so I won't use this hand. But I'm just bunching it up from left to right, or from right to left here. Just like this. And I'll do this across the whole shirt. And the reason I'm doing this is I kind of want to give it like a striped look. So all these parts that are not wadded up are going to still stay purple, and all the parts that are kind of folded up are be like a striped color. At least that's what I'm going for here. This one is a little bit more of an experiment. Okay. And make sure we're spraying the right way again. There we go. And we'll just spray this. Alright, you can see how those two have actually started to change color. You want to leave it for about 10 minutes. And you don't want the bleach, I guess, to soak too much. So let's get a little peek actually what this looks like. Okay, kind of. So I see a problem there. It dripped on that part, so it's just going to be a little messy, but that's all right. I think overall it's going to look pretty good. Okay, let's go flip this one over. Take it, ooh, let's grab it all like that, and flip it, there we go, and we spray some more. Okay, so there's that shirt's coming along. This one I feel like we don't have enough on here, so I'm going to try and lightly mist it. If you loosen the spray bottle, actually, you can get the stream spray. So I'm going to try that. I'm just going to go straight up the top of it, like straight across. give it a little bit of a streaky look. Okay, we'll let that sit and come back. Next thing you want to do, get them, throw them in the washer. Then you're going to want to set this just for a normal wash, and I'm putting it on cold. And there we go. That's it. So after you take them out of the dryer, I put one on actually because I was stoked about how this one turned out. It turned out really well. All the stripes came in pretty well. I wish there was like one more right here, but I couldn't really control where it comes. The other ones, they turned out decent. This one's not my favorite. It looks kind of good because with those streaks, I think it makes it look a little messy. So that's kind of like the design, you know, I'd be going for there. But if I do it again, I am going to go not cheap and get one of those better poster boards, one of those plastic ones probably from Michael's, and weight that down maybe with like a rock or something that I don't care if I get bleach on it, just so that it gives those crisp lines around all the edges here. But I think that ended up all right. The other one, kind of the same thing. You can see right on the head of the pickaxe there, or the tip of the pickaxe, but other than that, this one turned out a little bit better. I didn't have to spray it as much, so the design didn't get as wet. But that is how you make a quick backwards bleach shirt. If you like the video, please like, subscribe. I've got more videos coming, so stay tuned.